I don't think people talk about how working at like any kind of food service job makes you genuinely just want to crash out and question everything. Like I don't know. Like when I'm driving to work, I genuinely want to close my eyes behind the wheel and I want to let fate take its course. I don't know. Let's start like with like stupid prank calls. Oh, the phone's ringing. I'm at the cashier. The phone's ringing. It's like boop, 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 boop. I'm like, okay, pick it up. I'm like, hi, welcome to restaurant. What can I help you with? And these little kids, there's probably like three of them. They're like giggling behind the phone, right? They're like laughing to themselves. Like it's not even funny. And they're like,
What's the most expensive thing on the menu? And I'm like,
like, okay, whatever, it's this item. Like, I don't even care, whatever. And I hear them giggling and stuff, and like, I can hear you, dude. Like, at least if you're gonna laugh like that, like, put the phone away, like, to the side.
and they're like, can I get 10 of those actually?
And I'm like, whatever. I'm putting on my customer voice. I'm like, yeah, sure. How long will it take you to get here? And this kid is like,
I think it'll take me less than a minute. Like, I'll be there like right now. I'm like,
like, I don't think so. And then I'm like, okay, whatever. Yeah, for a big order like that, you have to come in person. Like, I can't just like, I'm not gonna start an order like that. Like, yeah, whatever, before like you even arrive. Like, I know it's obviously a prank, and these kids are laughing like it's the funniest thing in the world. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I've done prank calls before, whatever, when I was younger. But like, what out of all the restaurants around us, why ours? It's not even like even if my parents picked up the phone, they can't even like speak that good of English. They wouldn't even understand what's going on. I'm not gonna lie. Second thing, DoorDash and Uber Eats drivers. Why are they so entitled? I don't know like if anyone's ever had this experience of like just very entitled dashers. I love DoorDash and Uber Eats. Mind you, I order food all the time because I'm a lazy bum. But I was behind the cashiers, clicking away, looking at how much we're making. This guy walks in and he doesn't even say hello. I look at him and I'm like, he didn't say hello. He didn't say anything. I'm like, oh, hello. Are you here for pickup? And he just shoves the phone in my face. Like, and the brightness is all the way down, by the way. So I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm like, what? I'm like, I can't see anything. And he's like, I'm like, yeah, you're here for pickup, right? What? For Uber Eats? And then he's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, let me go check the order. And so I asked my parents, I'm like, oh, this order, let's say for Anna. I'm like, is the order for Anna ready? And then my parents like, oh no, that order just came in. Like, we're making it right now. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And I told this guy, I was like, oh, the order just came in. It's about 10 minutes, okay? And then he looks at me dead in the dead stare, and he's like, are you serious? 10 minutes? Oh my goodness. And he's rolling his eyes at me at this point. And I'm like, bro, the order was placed 1 minute ago. What do you want me to do? Like, insta cook the freaking chicken? Like, it's a chicken teriyaki place. So, like, obviously, like, I don't know if you want salmonella or something. Like, uh, whatever. He's sitting there. I tell him like, yeah, sit there, right? I'm like, you can sit down and like just wait for a little bit, and I'll tell you like when it's about to be ready. And so he sits down. He's literally like on his phone, like I think he's like typing, texting away or something. I don't know. He looks like he's not. And I'm like, whatever, it's not my fault. And then after like 5 minutes, he cancels the order, like on his, and it's because it's like loading on the little iPad thing. It's like circling. It's like, oh, new dasher getting a sign. And I'm like, okay. And then he just leaves. And then there's also a DoorDash driver there too, and he's also like, but his order like came in earlier, so obviously it's done earlier. And then this guy, this DoorDash driver too, he's literally like laughing at my face, and he's like, haha. So like for me, is it 10 minutes too? And I was like, no, it's probably like more 2 to 3 because like your order came in earlier. And he's like, huh, no, you're lying. And he's like literally laughing at me and like pointing. And I'm like, excuse me, like what? I genuinely like I was standing there in my stupid like wearing like this baggy black shirt. I look stupid. I'm behind the counter. My hair is a mess. I'm like just like I don't even care anymore. I'm just standing there like looking stupid. Like whatever. I guess. Like, there's so I just DoorDash drivers and Uber Eats drivers, they literally just rage bait me every single day. Like, they're shoving their phones in my faces, and like they don't understand the concept that like cooking food actually like takes time. Yeah. And honestly, every time a customer walks in, I fear they're like just one last thing. It's like customers' first day on earth. Like so many customers come in, like they don't even know how the world works. They don't know how to walk. They just learned how to talk. That rhymed. One time this person walked in and it looks like they're scanning the menu, and I'm like, I've never seen them before. So I'm like, hey, do you want like a physical menu? Because I'm also blind. I wear glasses, so but I also don't wear my glasses like as much as I should. And so therefore, every time I go to a restaurant, I'm literally blind. And so I'm like, I understand that. So I give them a physical menu so it's easier to see because the little TV screens are kind of far away. They're kind of small. Like the text is kind of small and stuff. It's kind of hard to see. And I'm like, here, it's just easier. And then they're looking and they're like, oh, the milk tea. What is that? What is milk? Like the milk tea. Does it have milk in it? I think they were joking. And I was like, what? I laughed. So I laughed at them. I was like, well, not laughed at them. I kind of like giggled. Like, I'm like, haha, what? Yeah, no, the milk tea has water in it, obviously. And they were not joking. They looked at me dead in the face and they were like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, you're not kidding." So I literally I logged in. I was like, "Oh yeah, wait, the milk tea has whole milk in it and tapioca, like boba tea, like the tapioca pearls." And I'm like, "Okay." And they're like, "Oh, okay." Like I'm lactose intolerant. I'm like, "Yeah, you're lactose intolerant." You're thinking like I'm lactose intolerant too. But like, do you not process that it's something that has milk in it? Maybe it might have milk in it. Maybe because apparently words no longer mean anything to you. Yeah, so that's basically it. I have so many other stories, but these are just the main things that like honestly make me hate everything working. And I'm a little nepo baby, so it's not like I can get fired anyway, but, like, I don't even know if I can get hired anywhere else. Like, I kinda like just working here, but I also just wanna quit every single day. But I really can't quit. Yeah. So if you're like, I don't know, I'm sure other people have, like, experience, like, just honestly, so many entitled people out there. Yeah. Honestly, I think it's time for me to just, like, maybe look for a new job.